Oh, hey, come on in. Hello everybody, it's Katie here and welcome to my kitchen. I'm so happy you're here. Today we are making an enchilada bake. Just an FYI, these are not authentic enchiladas. This is a very quick, simple version of enchiladas. It's kind of like enchilada had a baby with lasagna, very white version. So what you need here is some shredded chicken that I actually love to prep the night before or during the week. So I love just boiling chicken, or you can bake chicken as well and shred it up to save for the week. No matter if you're throwing it in a salad, maybe you're making chicken salad out of it, but I'm using it for my enchiladas. Also, I'm just throwing in some extra black beans for more protein, some enchilada sauce, spicy level to your liking, cheese, and then some toppings over here. We got cilantro, avocado, and red onion. And then we always have to healthify a recipe because that's what we do around here. Come on in. So these are cassava tortillas. We'll test them out and see how they do in this. So like I said, this enchilada bake is super simple. I would say dinner is ready in about 45 minutes or less. You do have to prep some things over here, and the most time consuming, I would say, a part of this recipe is actually just putting these tortillas on the stove for just 10 seconds on each side. So let's go on over to the stove and get that done. I'm just gonna grease the pan with a tiny bit of olive oil. You don't need much. Now, usually in authentic enchiladas, you're gonna heat them on 10 seconds on the stovetop on purpose to make sure that the tortillas are a little bit more pliable to be able to fold, because usually you fold the ingredients in the tortilla. But even if we're not folding the tortillas in the enchilada bake, it's still really good to do this extra step. You can always skip it if you're low on time, but it's good to do this extra step because it actually creates a nice barrier so the enchilada sauce doesn't fully soak into the tortilla. 10 seconds on each side, and next. Again, I would say this is probably the most amount of time to do this recipe right here. All right, guys, now the fun begins. We're gonna assemble this, and we're gonna first make black bean and chicken filling. So I have a rinsed can of black beans here, and I'm just coming in with my fork and just lightly forking it. You don't need to make all of them mashed. It's better and a yummier filling. Then I'm gonna come in with the shredded chicken that I have, and we're gonna do 1 cup, 2 cups, and 3 cups. Perfect. Now, I understand this filling looks very dry. We need to spice it up and make sure it's tasty. So I'm adding 1.5 tablespoons of taco seasoning, and then add the juice from 1 lime. And then just stir this on up. Just like grab this spoon weird. And then just stir this on up. Welcome to my cooking show. Nice work. I also, I said nice work as if I'm literally teaching a workout class. I'm like, nice work. Beautiful, keep up with those leg lifts. Now we are ready to really assemble the enchilada bake. Grab a nice casserole dish or baking dish. As you see, mine has lots of love on the sides from past meals that I've made. So first things first, you're gonna take your enchilada sauce. Now, I mentioned it earlier, but if you've made any lasagna before, you're gonna know how to make this. Enchilada sauce at the bottom. I'm using extra spicy enchilada sauce, which is so brave of me. I actually like to use extra enchilada sauce because I like my enchiladas pretty wet. I'm also gonna cut my tortillas in half because I just like the symmetry of making sure they align perfectly on the side, but you can skip that stuff if you won't. And then half of a half for the sides. Perfect. I don't love to layer the tortillas too much because the less tortilla, the better, the healthier it makes it. Then I'm gonna come on in with this yummy filling. Try to get it as even as possible on top of the tortillas. Next comes the cheese. And again, the healthier is a little less cheese. So I'm not gonna do too much. It's as easy as that. Just keep repeating the same steps. So next comes the tortilla. So we had 3 layers of the filling, but then you want 4 layers of the tortilla to top it off. And then lastly, the tortilla, enchilada sauce, adding that cheese on top. Now, you're just gonna pop this in the oven for 25 minutes. Let's do it. 25 minutes later, I'm so excited because it smells so good. Let's check it out. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh my gosh, you guys, it smells so freaking good. Now for the toppings. I like raw red onion. You guys can actually put the red onion in the filling as well if that's what you like, the red onion cooked. But the crunch on top of a raw red onion of this is so good. We have a nice ripe avocado, and oh my gosh, I'm literally crying already because chopping literally 1/8 of an onion. Slice an avocado. And then of course, you guys know I love my Greek yogurt in place of sour cream, just a healthier protein-packed version. And then for some greenery and flavor, I have some cilantro. So feel free to meal prep this entire enchilada bake. Now here's a trick if you wanna make it look extra pretty. I'm gonna take a little bit of chili powder and just top it off. And look at that. Looks 10 times more presentable. Delicious right there. I'm so excited to try this. Mwah! Look at that. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look at that steam coming off it. And look at this crispy, cheesy side of that. The crispy, cheesy ends are like my favorite. Here's what we're working with. We have the 3 different layers. See that? Stunning. I want more avocado though. I'm so excited. It's so hot right now. I gotta let it cool off. Okay, here we go. Oh my God, that is so freaking good. You know what stands out the most to me is how I mushed the black beans. It creates a nice like creamy filling inside. Oh my gosh, it's such good texture. And actually the cassava tortillas, they did a great job in this. Oh my God, great texture. Unbelievable, truly. I could eat here all day. This might be your new weekly rotation meal. Because oh my gosh, I love when I kind of shock myself. Turns out like better than I ever expected. Make sure to try this enchilada bake. I think you guys will absolutely love it. It might become your new favorite weekly rotation dinner. I will see you guys next week on Come On In. Bye guys.